So the ACC has came out with a 11 game schedule. We have all 10 of our conference games, and that includes Notre Dame. That includes Notre Dame. Then the 11th game will be just one non-con game. And this is how it works. There's one division. There's no Atlantic division or Coastal division, which in my opinion that's dumb. But the dumber part is that means Notre Dame has a chance to compete for the Coastal. And no offense to any Notre Dame fans out there, this is stupid. Y'all don't deserve to compete because you're in the independents, which is by far the dumbest thing in college football, the independents. If you're in the independents and not in the conference, you don't deserve to go to the college football playoff. You don't deserve to go and compete for an ACC championship. So I hope to God, if we have a season, we beat this team. And now, honestly, it's going to be crazier to see how this thing comes out. And I'm not salty because we have a less chance of winning the ACC. Like, we have to be in the top two in order to even make it to the ACC championship. I don't get it. Notre Dame, I'm sorry. Listen, I respect y'all. I like y'all, okay? But when it comes down to that, that's just unfair. Most likely, we're going to be getting a Clemson-Notre Dame ACC championship game. If we have a season, we're going to be getting Clemson-Notre Dame, and it's going to freaking suck. Because now, Notre Dame is going to get absolutely mollywooded by Clemson, most likely. Just like they did in the college football playoff back in 2018. It is going to be so sad to watch. So, Clemson fans, just letting you know, I'm sorry. If you wanted a competitive ACC game, it's most likely not going to happen. Because I have a funny feeling when we play Notre Dame, we're going to lose. We're going to find a way to lose because for some reason, we find some god-awful way to lose against Notre Dame. And I mean, seriously, come on. It's just stupid. And seriously, it's just dumb. If you're already in the ACC in basketball, just go to the ACC in football. I mean, seriously, come on, yo. It's just dumb. But Clemson, Notre Dame, ACC championship game. Clemson, congratulations on another ACC championship because, it's going to be Clemson, Notre Dame in the ACC championship game. If Notre Dame wins it, they're going to be getting the independent. If for some shocking reason Notre Dame beats Clemson, but they won't. I'm just saying if Notre Dame does, Notre Dame, congratulations on winning the independent conference championship, not the ACC championship. Just letting you know, if you win an ACC championship this year, Notre Dame, which you're not, but if you do. You just don't deserve it. You don't deserve it. And this is my personal opinion. I feel like they shouldn't compete with us because they're not even in the ACC in football. And if you're an independent team out there, I'm sorry. You don't have the rights to go out and compete because you should be in a conference, okay? You at least need to be in a conference. I'm sorry. But we'll have to see. Who knows? We can maybe beat Notre Dame. I think we can very well go out there and beat Notre Dame. But jeez. Clemson, if you want a competitive ACC championship game, you're going to need us to come to the ACC championship if you want a competitive ACC championship game. Because we're the team that can most likely compete with y'all coming into the year with Sam Howell coming back, who had over 3,000 yards, I believe, last season. So, I mean, seriously, if you want a competitive ACC championship game, root for North Carolina to be in the top two. If we want to be in the top two, one of the games we need to win is Notre Dame. This is going to be like basketball, almost. And this is not basketball. Come on. Let's do Coastal Atlantic. I mean, this is kind of stupid, but it is what it is. I'm excited to see what goes down. And, yeah. Peace out. Go Heels. It's going to be fun to watch. Don't get me wrong. It's actually going to be a lot of fun. The thing is, I just hate that Notre Dame is allowed to come into the ACC and compete. Like, you shouldn't. You shouldn't be allowed to go and compete for another conference. Whoa, No, and I know some Notre Dame fans may come in the comment section like, "You're a clown. Shut up." You're a clown. Notre Dame's in the ACC in basketball. Just because that does not mean you're allowed to go and compete for another conference that you're not even in football. This is football. Like, come on, bro. It's ridiculous. And that's what I'm angry about. But overall, it's going to be fun. It's going to be competitive. Hopefully. It's going to be a lot of fun. I still think we still play Miami. And we still play, who do we play? Oh, yeah, Virginia Tech. Okay? And if we were a normal season, those two games would decide our coastal chances. And more, honestly, I'm just hoping that, we could go out there and play well. And I still am really strong and positive about this team coming into the year. I mean, seriously. We can beat Notre Dame. We have the team. We can seriously beat Notre Dame, but I just don't know. It's going to be exciting. I'm very excited. I can't wait. September, and it says September 7th, I think we're going to be starting our year. So it won't be September 5th, but that's only 2 days after maybe, but I'm very excited. Hopefully we do have a season, but yeah, it's just, I don't like it when a team from, that's not even in a conference just has the right to. I don't get how any independent team should not be allowed to go into just another. Any independent team out there in college football should not be allowed to go into someone else's conference and do that. I mean, seriously. But it is what it is. Notre Dame, welcome to the ACC for just one season. Good luck out there to all you Notre Dame fans. All right, peace out. Go Heels.